Good afternoon, everybody. Or whenever you happen to be watching this. Or whenever. Because you could be watching the archive. Hey, what's up, Zonky? Zonky, if I'm saying that right. Welcome. What's up, man? What time is it in the US? Well, it depends on where in the US you're... Depends on where in the US you are. It's 4 PM right now in the UK. So if you're East Coast, I think East Coast is minus 5 hours. I think West Coast is minus 8. So if you're in New York, it's 11 AM. And if you're in Vegas, it will be 8 AM. So yeah, depends on whereabouts you are, I guess. I'm not sure about any other. I'm sure there's, you know, ones in between that. But I don't know what they are. All right. So I think the decision has been made on the graphics card. Oh man. Okay. Holy shit. I might. Oh damn. Yo, hang on. I didn't expect to see that right off the bat. Ooh, there's some 3090s back on Amazon. Ooh, lovely, 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 lovely. It's quite lovely. Looking at these. All right. Okay. Well, they're not going to go anywhere, and they'll come back. But I have bookmarked one. So, I'm in the UK. So I'll say it's 4 PM here. Right. Thank you. That works. I haven't even seen you, man. So you're what, like? I'm not too sure on Australia's time difference because like certain parts of it are like 13 hours ahead, right? So it's very early in the morning for you right now, as far as I can tell. All right, then. Let's carry on this TMP run. I don't know if I'll finish this. I won't finish this today, but it'd be good to finish it this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to play next. At least one day next week, I'll be playing Halo 2. Maybe Tony Hawk's. I don't know, man. I've really been enjoying that game. So, I don't know what happened to my mouse pad, but you can see, like the underside of it, like, kind of melted into my desk, which is very bizarre. It's never happened before. I don't know what caused that. You know, it's not like I was cooking dinner on my mouse pad, but it's very strange. All right, what we got here? We'll just keep going here. But yeah, there's looking at the 4090s. It's just not really. What's the word? Not that it's not viable, but it's just not really worth it. The value just isn't really there. Because look, now that all the benchmarks have come out for that thing, that is quite literally a like 4K and above card, and even high refresh rate card. So unless you have, you know, a 4K 120Hz monitor, which I do not own, not that it's a waste of money, but that's kind of that's what you would need to get the most out of the card. So I think I'm going to stick with the 3080 or 3090. Also, can't. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, me getting a 4090 on the CPU I have, like, my CPU would bottleneck that card. So, I think, you know, it's. I'm glad I waited, but it's not really. It's just not really. What's the word I'm looking? There's a word I'm looking for. It's not the optimal choice. That's the word. That's the one. It's not the optimal decision. I think all round, I think a 3080 is actually the best option. However, depending on the price, I have seen 3090s for the same price as 3080s are going for right now. So, you know, if I can snag a 3090, I will. But I'm not, you know, I'm just gonna obsess over that. So. Hey, what's up, GG? I was going to check on NG04 today, but I just couldn't be asked to set up my 360. I haven't finished watching Major's run. I watched up to chapter 9. I haven't finished watching the rest. I'll probably finish that tonight, or at some point. You think I'm American? I don't know why. I'm about as English as it gets. So, you know. It's definitely something I might do, though. I don't know if I'd stream it, though. That's one thing I was thinking about, looking at that run. Because I was watching it last night, and I got a decent of the way through it. You know, I got to chapter 9. Got like halfway through it.
Follow me.
And I thought, yeah, you know, kind of know what I would do on this. And while streaming speedruns is great, people like it, it's a huge time sink. And I think, you know, I could just do it myself offline, and, you know, it would be so much quicker. It would take so much less of my time to just speedrun offline and just post a video. So. And it's more of a weekend thing too, so. But, yeah, there's a few things. I think I've mentioned this. I can't remember if Palson's ever mentioned this, but, and I'm pretty sure you can do it in NGO4. But it's the backwards jump off of the poles in Chapter 6. I know, I don't think he did that. And I'm not sure if Palson started doing that yet. Because it's a really solid time save in Chapter 6. It saves you, if I remember rightly, about 6 or 7 seconds. And, like, there's plenty of, like, there's enough great elixirs to where, you know, that shouldn't really impact what you do. And it's really not hard either. That's the other thing about it. It's very easy to do. It was just something I didn't really think of until, it was Master Ninja, funnily enough. Running Master Ninja is what made me think of that. Because on Master Ninja, you can only hold 2 greats, so, you know, you don't need to get that great in Chapter 6. Die. Nice. That guy usually has a parasite. What the? Okay, that should have killed me, but I'll take it. Where the hell did that guy come from? Oh, was that the blimmin' hero? Like... more than your life's worth, buddy. There we go. I knew that was gonna happen. You know, I'm not gonna kill everybody, and we'll see how this goes. This is about to get the newspaper. No. Oh, happy birthday to you, Mum. What are you talking about in the back jump? So in Chapter 6, when you jump, when Ryu jumps out of the boulder thing, and you swing on the poles, you can jump off the poles backwards, and you can jump off backwards twice and just jump to your left, and you land, like, literally right next to the gate. And if you do that, instead of, like, going up, grabbing the elixir, and then jumping down that way, saves you about 6 or 7 seconds in that chapter. And it's not something I've seen anyone do yet. And I've mentioned it a few times. But, I don't know if, because I'm thinking, in theory, you shouldn't need, like, all the elixirs at that point, because you can only hold 5 on normal. That was extremely strange. You can only hold 5 on normal, and you'll easily get 5, you know, throughout the game. Like, there's faster elixirs to get if you need to pick up another one. Like for example, in Chapter 11, I don't think people pick it up, but there's an elixir right outside the door at the very beginning of Chapter 11 that you literally just walk right in front of. Like, that'd be a quicker one to get.
Follow me.
I just thought I should have done this the shortcut way, really. Go away. Come on, Ashley. Be brave. There we go. There we go. Nice. I never do it on, normal master. Yeah, so, it's something that, I think is definitely worth looking into. It's there's not many big time saves, I think, left in normal. Well, you know, at least that people know of. But I think that is one of them. Like, that is, you know, saving like 6 to 7 seconds on one segment is a pretty big deal. Like, where that run is right now. Hey, what's up, Shizen? I'll try. Yeah, it's really easy. It's really easy. All you have to do is, during the cutscene, when Ryu is spinning, you literally just wait until his legs, like, come up, and then you press A, and you'll jump back off the... you'll jump backwards, and then you just press A again, and you'll jump backwards again. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it's not hard at all. That's good. Yeah, you follow me. Follow me. Let's go on that pole. Do you need to actually time you jump backwards? I mean, you have to time it, yeah, but it's not... You know, it's hard to explain. Like, just try it, honestly. Like, you do have to time it, but it's not hard. Like, you literally just wait a fraction of a second longer to jump backwards, and then you're fine. Oi. No. She hit him on the floor. That was great. Nice. Yeah, it's a good time save, man. Trust me, it's really good. I think it's in one of my runs. I can't remember what run it's in, but it is in one of my runs somewhere. I'm trying to think what run it's in. It might be in the no damage run. It might be in my no damage, no nimpo run. No damage, no nimpo, no UT run. It might be in that, and you can get an idea of it there. But yeah, it was good. Hey, what's up, kid? I'm good, thanks. How are you? I went to a US snack shop today. One recently opened, and I got these, which I will try later. I don't know if these are actually real because they were quite cheap, and isn't this meant to be like the hottest pepper in the world or something? What does it say? Yeah, ingredients. Okay, there's nothing in here about it actually containing the chili. Oh no, here we are. Carolina Reaper chili powder. So, I guess that's the same. Yeah, so the Carolina Reaper is currently the hottest pepper ever around, boasting over 1.5 million Scoville heat units. I have no idea what that means. I know there's like a heat scale for chili, but I don't know. This mighty pepper sets the standard for hot. Cool. I'm guessing if they're that hot, are you really going to get through an entire bag? Like, in one sitting? Like, that bag's pretty big. So, you know. Anyway. So. Yeah, I know it was in the segmented run, yeah. Yeah, I've seen those, is it Paku chips? I don't know how you pronounce that. Is it Paki? Pakui chips? Like, the black ones? Like, I think they even come with, you know, latex gloves. You know, you know your chili's serious business when it comes with gloves, so. I just arrived from gym, I'm happily here with my ice cream. Ah, nice. I am going to knife this guy, though.
Wait.
Yeah, those, like, one-chip challenge stuff, like, I'm not really interested in those. I don't feel like this is going to be that hot, to be perfectly honest. Because when you see people do them, it just fucks them up, you know, for a solid, you know, couple of hours. They're just like, oh my god, I'm dying. It's like, yeah, no thanks. You know, that doesn't really interest me doing something like that. So... Yeah, I've seen that they do like a normal, you know, bag of chips kind of thing, so. Do you mean from the EU? That was ages ago now. If that's what you're talking about. But yeah, that was a while ago now. So it's pretty funny. Oh man, okay. I just thought I can just go and sell the TMP, so. Don't want to have to reload this, so. And we turned out his lights. Okay, let's go get this one back. But yeah, and they're also quite expensive, those one-chip challenge things. If you get them on Amazon, they're quite a bit over £20, and I think, yeah, I can think of better ways to spend 20 quid, to be honest. So, I'm good. Oh yeah, of course. Really? Okay, I did not think it would give me that. That was really lucky. Oh, I got a decent amount of health. So.
Welcome.
That was very close, yeah. I forgot that they were still there.
Some rare things on sale. What are you selling?
Because usually I've always killed them. Let's sell the handgun.
What are you buying?
Right, I'm not going to bother putting damage on the TMP.
What are you
all that early on, because it's not really going to be worth it. Like you're only getting what point? That'll only go up to like 0.6.
Come back.
So not really that big of a deal. I just thought that's a horrible spawn. There we go. Come on, Ashley. Follow me. There we go. I'm also quite surprised she didn't get clipped there, but I'll take it. Alright, go away. Why do I keep handgun ammo? It's to stop more from spawning. Because if you have very little handgun ammo in your case, the game will just constantly give you... Like, if there's going to be an ammo drop, like, handgun ammo seems to take priority over everything. So you'll get a lot of handgun ammo dropping, and any ammo drops, like, I want TMP ammo, I don't want handgun ammo. No, I haven't opened them yet.
Evening, cunts.
What's up, President? I mean, again, I doubt it's going to be all that legit, to be honest. Mainly because they were very cheap. I did get myself some Pop-Tarts, too. Fucking have some of that. Come on, Ashley, stand up. What are you doing? There we go. Right, now then. Watch this not work. Thanks. Any TMP ammo? No? Okay. I got blueberry. I got frosted blueberry. But just, you know, I mean, there are several flavors you can't get here, but they're the flavor that, you know, I wish you could get the most. What the hell? Oh, that'll work too. Actually, yeah, pick her up. You bitch. What? Can we talk about how that blatantly hit me through a fucking wall? I will save you in a minute, Ashley. Where is she? Oh, you're nowhere near the door. Relax. Why doesn't she just, like, bite them? Dude. That was really close. Why doesn't she just, like, bite an ear off? Like, you know? Right, there's one down. I'm not gonna kill all these guys. Right, pick her up. Don't shoot me. That was lucky. Sit down. Go away.
Follow me.
Come on. There we go. Blueberry's good. Strawberry. What? How can, like, a... What? 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 That has to be a troll. So... That is... What? How can you be an American? You are such a fake American. How can you be American and live in the land of the free, where you actually have more than 2 flavors of fucking Pop-Tarts, and one of your favorite, and your favorite flavor is like one of the default flavors. What? I am outraged. You don't deserve to be. You don't deserve to live in America. That's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Alan? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You have like 20 flavors of Pop-Tarts over there. We have 2. Strawberry and chocolate. That's all we have. It's ridiculous. That is crazy. I do not allow that. I'm adding that to the list of banned phrases in the chat. The words strawberry Pop-Tarts and favourite in the same sentence is not allowed. Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky. Yeah, I might actually kill these guys. It's going good, thanks, Valent. It's going very good. Very chilled day today so far. I say that. Done a lot today. I've noticed that, you know. Not that it's a bad thing, but I've noticed that lately, I say lately, over the past, I don't know, like 6 years or so. 6 years. 6, 7 months. Like, using the, like, my weekends, in a weird way, are busier than the week. But because my weekends are busy, my weeks are, like, my weeks after work are very chilled.
Welcome.
I know I said it was my favourite. Well, yeah, but still, you know.
What are you buying?
But still, it was still, like, the first one you mentioned.
What are you selling?
S'mores. I've never tried them. Isn't that just marshmallow? I don't know what you're talking about in the backwards jump things. It's when you jump off the poles. When you swing around the poles on Chapter 6 after the boulder. You can't do it in Sigma, so if you're trying to do it in Sigma, it doesn't work. For some reason.
What are you buying?
So yeah, just know that. Which is really strange. Like,
come back.
They had Red Velvet too. Red Velvet are pretty good. But they're a $5 a piece. Like, you know, they're quite expensive. They're quite expensive. It's in a couple of my videos, so just have a look. There we go. Brown sugar and cinnamon. Well, yeah, we have neither of those. Oh, walk it off, Ashley. You'll be fine.
Follow me.
Let's go. Hardly ever upgrade Ashley's health bar. So. I really want to make my own Pop-Tarts. I found a good recipe for it. They're not that bad. Okay, should we try these? Because I am going to eat later, and if these fuck me up for 2 hours, then, you know. Ooh, that's not going to sound good down a microphone, is it? Okay, they don't smell very chilly. They smell kind of bad, actually. They just smell like Cheetos. Yeah, the chocolate fudge flavor is just chocolate here. Just in case I was prepared, because I thought, you know, if these like mess me up, then to your good health. I feel like it's not the best vehicle for chili, because they're basically just Wotsits. Okay, that's hot. It's, I mean, I don't know, like, you know, they get progressively hotter, so, you know, but that's bearable. That's overselling it, actually. Like, it's more than bearable. Like, it's not that bad. Like, if I start going pink, you know it's bad. Go on, Ashley. Just take one for the team. Come on. Maybe I'm just basic. But I don't mean... Cheetos are good. Oh, no, no, shit. I don't want to use that on me. Cheetos are good. I like Cheetos. I'm waiting for it, because if that's as hot as they get, I mean, They're nice. I'll give this, though. They're nice, though. Like, it's actually... They... Yeah, God, man. They don't smell nice, though. They taste a lot better than they smell. But I thought, I'm not gonna, you know, pound, like, half the bag and then just be dying later on. Mainly on my tongue. Like, tip of my tongue, I can feel it. But, you know, I feel like most... You know what, Jet? That's a good point, actually. Yeah, you're right. Most... yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I'm trying to think of, you know, a bag of crisps that actually smells good. Yeah. Here's a question. Do you have prawn cocktail crisps in the US? Because I've never seen them. FYI, that's my favourite flavour. I love me a good bag of prawn cocktail. Oh, man. They're so good, man. If we do, I've never seen them. I feel like if that was going to get any hotter, it would have got hotter by now. Now then, let's get these guys bunch up. Hey, what's up, Jack? Oh, I did also get a couple of other things. I got myself a can of root beer, because obviously. What else did I get? I got some cookie and cream Twix, which I'm guessing are probably just going to taste like sugar, but... Ashley, stand up. There we go. What else did I get? Oh yeah, and I got a blueberry muffin flavoured Kit Kat. Which again, I'm guessing is just gonna taste like sugar. No! How dare you put hands on that woman? Okay, well... I guess it's better than putting a Morning Star on her. I'm doing it. Where did he come from anyway? Get up. Yeah, even... So do I, but it never tastes like it. Cookies and... Anything that says cookies and cream flavour just tastes like sugar. Like, it doesn't actually taste like cream or cookies. With the exception of some ice cream. Okay, that kind of messed up my pattern here. Oh, well. Don't trip. Nice. Cookies and cream Hershey's. Well, Hershey's are good. What? This weapon is broken. Now, it would be a much smarter idea to restart checkpoint here.
There's a crank over there.
But I gotta try something. I gotta try one thing. Once I get cookie and cream's protein shake, cookie and cream protein shake is pretty good actually, yeah. So I got a snack. It's called Tubes in Aussie. Oh, I'd love to try some Aussie snacks because you don't get them. It's here, like you don't get them here. Yeah, but look how many people there are here. And you know what we can do? This is probably not going to work. No, don't kill him. Fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I wanted to try and get them all on the floor and knife them all. I wanted, like, ultimate knife-ass mister. You know? Are they not all followed? No, why aren't your friends opening the door? Your friends are complete scrubs. There we go. No! No! Why did you hit me, you scumbag? That's gonna despawn them though, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. That's something to try though, actually. I have to try that on like a proper run. Just bunch up, like, I mean, how many guys was that? That was over 10 guys, I think. I want to get that. So... But yeah, that was unfortunate. So wait, did this? I feel like she would have got picked up there normally. So, if you have enemies after you, that means you're. Yeah, I just thought about that because otherwise she would have got picked up, wouldn't she? So yeah. At this room. Oh no! Ah man, yeah. This room is tough, but I feel like the cabin is worse. Assuming, of course, you fought the cabin. Come on, Ashley. Chop, chop. Now, none of these guys have parasites, so that wasn't an invitation to hit me. I watched Deadpool 2 this week. It was good. I liked it, but I feel like it. I then watched Deadpool 1 the following day because I haven't seen Deadpool 2. And I don't know. I feel like the second film is nowhere near as good as the first one. Like it just. I don't want to say that Deadpool only worked once, but I don't know, man. That second film just felt like it was trying way too hard to be funny, and the first film just felt a lot more naturally funny. It wasn't bad, but it just. I feel like the first film's comedy was just better. Son of a bitch. You can see how like that's happened a couple of times now, though. I've been grabbed from the front, blatantly been grabbed from the front, and yet I've gotten a back grab. Can you put her down, please? Thank you. Yeah, say it wasn't a terror. It wasn't bad. It's just, I just thought the first one was better. So. Take a bath, motherfucker. Oh, okay, or don't. Alright. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, luck definitely plays a factor in the cabin fight. I mean, on my first run, it took me, what, 3 attempts to get the cabin fight, I think? And it did not take me long at all. There we go. And on the second attempt, it took, like, fucking 4 hours. But we got it, that's all that matters. Fall over. I really do not want to have to reload this, so. I mean, that has definitely worn off now. So, I'm only doing this because I don't want to get, you know, Cheeto dust on my controller. These are quite nice. They're quite good. I can't get over, like... They smell horrible, though. Like, 0 out of 10 for smell. But they are nice. They've got a bit of a kick, but they still have a nice flavour. Because sometimes chili stuff is like, yeah, this... As I said, you know, the chili stuff that's just, we're gonna completely fuck you up for 2 hours. It's like, yeah... Like, you know, that's all well and good, but not that enjoyable. Deadpool 2 had the funny scene where X-Men were in the room while Deadpool was... Yeah, oh yeah, it did, yeah, that was Deadpool 2, yeah. Did you see, the Deadpool 3 announcement? / reveal? What's the UK time? I mean, you can just Google the answer to that, man. But it's 4. What is it now? Yeah, it's 4:30. I started streaming at 4. I don't usually. Normally. But yeah. Basically, I mean, do you not want to know? Because if you don't want to know, I won't say. There we go. Now then, this could be tricky. Because she's gonna struggle to get through all these, isn't she? I'd say it's reasonably big. Yeah, it's reasonably big. Like, if you really don't want to know anything about Deadpool 3, then I won't say it. I won't say what it is. Okay, that's... Oh, we can get some serious knife ass mister here.
Where are you going, Leon?
Are there people behind me? No. No, I did not want to do that. Okay, that's annoying. Oh my god.
No.
I should stop going for that. I just wanted to knife all of them at the same time. Because multiple knife hits just sounds so good. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh well. Well, Wolverine's going to be in it. Wolverine is back. For Deadpool 3. And spoilers for Deadpool 2. But if you've seen Deadpool 2, and you've seen the after the credits bit, I'm guessing that film is gonna, you know, involve some kind of time travel. I don't really know, man. I feel like the Marvel continuity at this point, I feel like is just, it's all over the shop. Speaking of comics and shit, is anyone gonna go and see Black Adam? I am. I hope it's good. I don't know. I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm optimistic about it, but it could be really good. Okay, that was a triple. That's not bad. I don't hate The Rock or anything, but I hope it's a Black Adam movie and not just another film where The Rock, you know, plays The Rock, because that's kind of all he does now. And I have a feeling that is the kind of film it's going to be, because I have seen the first couple of trailers, and I think, yeah, that looks alright, but it doesn't really, you know, that looks like a Rock vehicle, if you know what I mean. So, I might see about going. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see it. I think I'll probably. I do want to go and see Avatar 2 as well, but oh man, I can't be doing with like an early viewing of that. But I feel like that's one of those films. I feel like it's going to be quite hard to completely avoid that film online after it comes out. I just thought, actually. Oh, no. It's amazing how quiet the TMP is. Like, so. Oh, yeah, YouTube delay is crazy. Yeah. I don't know if anyone knows that, but YouTube's chat delay is fucking insane. Yeah. So, like, YouTube chat is way behind. That's another thing about YouTube streaming that's kind of shitty compared to Twitch. I think Twitch's delay is, I don't know, about 10 seconds. It's not very long, but YouTube's is insanely long. But nothing I can do about that. So. Okay, these are really good. And I kind of want to keep eating them, but, you know, I'm going to have dinner after this stream, so I don't want to ruin my dinner, so. It's not me very care about. I mean, yeah, I suppose, like, to be fair, me neither. But, you know, if there's any big moments, you know, I would rather not know before I go and see it, you know? So, the main reason I want to see that film is the special effects. And it's such a... That's such, like, a, you know... What's the word? Like, a casual reason to want to go and see it, but I don't care. You know? And I was thinking about that, too. Because, you know, people might be surprised by that. When's the last time you saw a trailer for a movie and thought, holy shit, those effects are actually, like, really, really impressive. I want to see that on the big screen. It's been a long time since, like, CG has impressed me. And, you know, that film looks pretty fucking good. So. Which MCU movies is the Hulk in? I'm guessing you mean outside of the Incredible Hulk. He's in... Well, he's in all the Avengers movies. Thor Ragnarok. I think that's it, right? Is he in any others? There's still a couple I haven't seen. But yeah, he's in Thor 3. He's not in Civil War because I've seen that, and I think I'd remember him being in it. Yeah, he's not in any Captain America film. He's not in any Iron Man film. Yeah, I don't think so. Why do you ask? I'm curious. Alright. Against my better judgment, no, don't focus on me. No. All go over there. There we go. Oh, wasn't he? I don't remember, man. I don't remember that stuff very well for those films.
Where are you going, Leon?
Okay, that's what? 3? Oi! Put her down. That's 7 guys. No. Yes. There we go. Aha. I shouldn't. No. There we go. Ah, great, and they're dead. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Got all. Now. No, don't get stunned backwards, you scrub.
Where are you going, Leon?
Yes! Oh! I actually can't get all of them. That's annoying. That was good. That sounded good though. There we go. Oh shit, that was a bit early. Wouldn't it be funny if you could kick Ashley by accident? Ashley gets her health refilled here, doesn't she? Oh, I asked someone. I never knew he was in Thor Ragnarok. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a shame we live in the era we live in because I remember. Although I'd say this, even though I knew about it prior, when I watched Spider-Man, you know, the most recent one, even though I had known about what was going to happen in that movie, when it happened, I was just enjoying the film so much I had forgotten. So when it happened, I thought, oh yeah, they're in this movie, you know, and it was almost like I didn't know. But yeah, that's just the world we live in now, really. Yeah. So, I want to try something here on the Novies. I want to test this whole hit them in the face theory, and I think the TMP will be a good weapon to test it with. So, never watch trailers. Yeah, I mean trailers now, and also, you know, there's deliberate misinformation in trailers these days. You know, they deliberately put shit in trailers that is not actually in the movie to throw you off.
Thank you.
It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird era we live in terms of I don't know, like online media. It's a strange time in a lot of ways. Just gonna. How much does that cost? 32. Yeah, it only cost me 32k to do that, so that's quite cheap. Yeah, so do I. There was another. There was another one. There was another one. I don't know if it was Marvel, but no, it wasn't. Oh no, I think it was. Yeah, it was Batman vs Superman, right? When they put like Wonder Woman is in the trailer for that movie, and yeah, you can see why they did it. But you think, man, would have been way cooler if that wasn't in the trailer. And I think Doomsday was in the trailer too, right? Doomsday and Wonder Woman were in the trailer, and I think it would have been way cooler if you left those out, because then it would have been a much more of a surprise. I have no idea what that means. Maid? I don't know. I don't understand that. What's up, Dave? I hate that, Dave. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. The trailer within a trailer. I don't know why, but just abnormally that boils my blood. I fucking hate that about modern trailers. You get like a 5 to 10 second trailer for the trailer you're about to watch in the trailer, and then at the end of it, there's a trailer for another trailer. It's just getting fucking like it's just getting ridiculous. That was close. On second thought, I can't be arsed to lab Novies. We're just gonna YOLO this. Watch me get through like no problem and not get hit. So yeah, so do I. But you know, it's here's a good point though. Do we really need trailers anymore? Like, if you think about like how, that's a good question. You think, generally speaking, the vast majority of the online audience is, you know, the enthusiast audience anyway, you know? So, when you think about how many views, are you, like, look at this garbage, are you kidding me? We just ran through here, no problem. Yeah, and they, you know, so do we really need them anymore? Like, has anyone, you know, at the companies, like, is it just, it's what we're used to? Like, oh yeah, we make a trailer, of course we make a trailer. But has anyone, like, someone surely somewhere has got to have said, wait, do we really need a trailer though? And you can bet someone said, like, of course we need a trailer, you idiot. Like, you know, don't talk silly, of course we need a trailer. You know? Game... I know, man. To be fair, though, are you really surprised? Like, are you actually surprised? That doesn't surprise me at all, so... You know. But, yeah, it is very weird. It's... I don't know, there's the tunnel vision of... Saying the internet is like a very, you know, non-specific way of saying it, but it is true. Like the tunnel vision of, you know, like YouTube, Twitter, like all that stuff is mind-blowing in how ignorant it is. You know, like that is a lot of people's reality in terms of you know, content and opinion, and yet 99 times out of 100, it's not even close to how, you know, the average person actually feels about something. It's crazy. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, I miss demos. So speaking of games, I was doing some quick maths the other day, I should say. And I was looking up, because the rest of this year and the beginning of next year, there's Callisto Protocol, and then there's Callisto Protocol. No, there's God of War Ragnarok. Then there's Callisto Protocol. Then in January there's the Dead Space remake, and then in March there's the RE4 remake. I was looking up how much those games are on the PlayStation Store. They are all 70, except Callisto Protocol. Callisto's 55 for some reason. I really don't know why. It's cheaper. And I was thinking, yeah, all 4 games, £280 for those 4 games. That's a lot of money. And I had a look at what the, you know, like the super tier of PlayStation Plus is. Not the super tier, sorry. The mid tier of PlayStation Plus, I think it's called Extra. The one that's £11 a month. And I was thinking, if you had Game Pass and the, you know, £11 a month PlayStation Plus tier, that would cost you a rough figure, like £240 a year, to be subscribed to both of them. And that would get you a lot of games. That would get you way more than 4 games a year, basically, is what I'm saying. And you would have to stay reasonably, like, you'd probably be 2 years behind, like, new releases, because, you know, it does take a while for new stuff to come to those services, but, I mean, if you really don't care about playing everything new, I was thinking about doing it next year, I gotta be honest, because the only thing I can think of next year that I really want to play day one is RE4. And I was thinking, you know, I could get Dead Space through EA Play. So the only downside is that there's that sense of ownership, you know, that you think I won't own any, like, you won't own any games, you know. But with the way digital is now, like, do you really own it anyway? Like, if you just have a game installed on your hard drive, like, do you feel like you own that game? Not really, like, not in the same way. So, hey man, you know, we have to deal with doors, you know. Can't just not every enemy can be a fucking Novi. Did I see that tweet from? No, I'm not on Twitter anymore. I haven't been on Twitter for a long time. Twitter is a cesspool. Twitter is garbage. And I don't use it. And it's one of the best decisions ever, was to just nuke Twitter, because it's where human beings go to be just colossal pricks. And yeah, you know, and I fully admit that it's my own problem, because it's like the car crash scenario. I can't just look at good things on Twitter. I can't. I'm just sick. I'm a sick man. You know, I have to look at the garbage. I have to look at the cesspool, and I just can't not do it. So the solution is, right, well, you know, don't use it then. You know, it doesn't really miss anything. Here's the thing: if you're enjoying the game a lot, you can, yeah. So yeah, trying not to get sidetracked here. That's what I was thinking, right? Because, okay, I'm gonna have one more of these because they are nice. But right, if you do that, because I was thinking, right, has anyone been into like a CEX or like a game shop lately, or a second-hand shop anywhere? Even PS4 games now. Sorry. I taught you mouthful. Even PS4 games now are bargain bin, like a tenner and under. If you go on eBay or you know, like Amazon Used or whatever, you can get most PS4 games now for under a tenner, unless they are a high-profile game. You know, something like God of War is not that cheap. So if you wanted to actually have that sense of ownership, for the rest of this generation, you could just subscribe to, you know, PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live, and then 2 to 3 years into the next generation, you could just take, you know, 100 or so, 150 quid, and just get all the games you want, you know, to keep, like, you know, it's pretty tempting. You're fucked. Did I say tenner? But oh, tenner's like, tenner is really old UK slang. Fiver and a tenner for like £5 and £10. Like that's been around forever. Like literally forever. That's been around for, you know, a very long time. And I've noticed, like there are some things that are like sneaking into like US what's it called, like US vernacular. Like I've heard $10 called a tenner. Yeah, same in Canada. Yeah, I don't know. Like Canada seems to and bloody as well. I've heard like people saying bloody a lot in Canada. And I think, yeah, it's good. You know, a tenner. Like it's a really easy way to say, even though it's not really that much quicker, but, you know, tenner. How much is it? Oh, it's a tenner. Or it's a £5. I ain't killing these dogs again. So. I use Twitter for... I use Instagram for memes. I never thought I would live to see the day where I actually use Instagram. And I just use it for memes. I just use it for funny shit. I don't look at anything else. There's some funny memes on Instagram. Instagram's meme game is quite good. It's quite strong. Yeah, that's about it, really. Otherwise, you know, Instagram as a whole, different kind of cesspool. I don't think Americans should be saying, no, it doesn't, and it's a shame, because it's one of the best words ever. It's an amazing word. It's so good. But, yeah, I agree. It just doesn't sound right. Same with wanker. I don't think wanker sounds right in an American accent. Which is another shame, because it's a great word. You know? Like, God, you stupid wanker. It's a fantastic insult. But, you know. And it goes vice versa. Like, it bugs me when... Well, I say bugs me, not really, but, like, it just doesn't sound right. When UK people say ass, in the context of asshole. Like, you can... Like, it's fine to say something is ass, you know. I don't know. Like, this fight on the no item case run is ass. But asshole just does not sound right in an English accent. Like, it's arsehole, not asshole. It doesn't sound right. It's so weird. But saying something is ass is totally fine. Man, I'm not getting a whole lot of TMP ammo out of these fights. 58 bullets is enough to do this. So. I know they're trying too hard, yeah. It's true, yeah. Alright. I feel like I've missed a load of TMP ammo, but... Is it because I'm keeping grenades or something? I speak American, British, Canadian, and Australian. I think Australian is very close to English, though. Very, very close to English. Like, say, for example, like, you know, Australians will say wanker. They will say bollocks. And it sounds good. I love the Australian accent, I really do. I think Aussie's a fantastic accent. No, I didn't want to do that. I am being cheap here, because that was a mistake. Yeah, I do find that funny how sometimes you know, you will get mistaken for Australian as English, and I think they sound like completely different. Like, they sound nothing alike, and yet, but yeah, like, that does tickle me. I think that's funny. Hey, what's up, Alison? But yeah, that is funny. Like, are you Australian? You're like, no. Like, what are you talking about? It's crazy. It's going good, thanks, Palson. How about yourself? How's the speedrunning going? Rhett mentioned that you were getting fed up the other day in TGD's stream. Which is understandable. You know. Man, these are really nice. I shouldn't have started these. I gotta admit, I really was expecting these to be way hotter. And they're not. So I can just kind of keep eating them. I think these are a bill, personally. Like, you're not going to be able to read this, but... Oh no, you can. You see that, look? Carolina Reaper chili powder. It does say that it's got it on it, but they're just not that hot. Has anyone tried those, like, flaming hot cheesy Doritos with, like, the fire on the packet? They are way hotter than them. Way hotter. So, yeah, I'm sensing they're a bill of goods. That said, though, they are nice. When Jim Carrey... Oh, yeah, that's funny, yeah. I remember that scene, yeah. Yeah, he just said that you were getting really fed up with, like, bad luck. Which, yeah, so, understandable. NG giveth and NG taketh away. I've had the... How do you pronounce that? Is it Pakui? Ghost peppers? Because they do a box on their website that I was tempted to get. And you get one of the crazy chip. You know, the one that, like, kills you, basically. But you also get, like, a load of little bags of other crisps and chips that are just chili flavoured that, you know, apparently are quite nice. You just say Pak-E? Oh, okay. That's kind of offensive in the UK, so I'll just deliberately say it. I'll just deliberately say that wrong. Ooh, okay. Yeah. You know what would be a good idea, honestly, Palson? Just take a break, man. Treat it like a karma run, and just take a break for like a few weeks. Just don't run the game. and you'll probably find when you go back to it, like, it'll be a lot less shitty. So okay, those guys are being annoyingly smart. That's kind of aggravating. Yeah, I really want to eat. I'm going to put these away. Because they are actually quite good. Motherfucker! This is gonna go bad, isn't it? That's okay, though. Just use one of those. Right. What time is it? That's only 5 o'clock. This game is so much less stressful when you don't have to worry about not getting hit. It's great. It's so good. Alright, well, we've seen... Whoa, was Leon's face not fully rendered then? You guys see that? That was weird. So. Nice, nice. Good idea, Palson. Good idea. I would do the same. Yeah, it really is. I am gonna... We'll sell the TMP here, though. Because, I don't know. I don't think you can do this with 100 bullets. So I probably will upgrade... I will upgrade firepower here, I think.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
Sell that.
What are you What are you buying?
No. Oh, I wish. Yeah, I don't know, man.
What are you buying?
Well, I'm not getting a lot of, Alright, that was quite expensive. I feel like I'm not getting as much TMP ammo as you normally do, so... Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, the Halo run recently got broken by quite a bit. I've noticed a few Halo people running that again. I wish Ashley could just, you know, Jill Valentine double knee drop these fuckers while they're on the floor. You know, save me a bit of ammo, but... They're fucked. Nice. Ethan has no head model in RE8. Really? Really? I didn't know. That's funny. I mean, you know, from a technical standpoint, I guess it makes sense.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
It's first person, so. Nice. I'm on it. I'm on it. This should be enough, right? Be quiet. Nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's got to let Ashley suplex motherfucker. Yes, it does. It does. It does. But yeah, yeah, games. That's what we were talking about. Games and their pricing, man. Everything just being 70 quid new. I think that is, that's a lot. Because it's I feel it's one of those things that comes up every now and then. In, you know, like, have our games more expensive, yes or no? And I think, you know, people often champion stuff like Game Pass and sales to say, like, oh, well, everything's, like, way cheaper if you just wait for a sale, which is true. That is true. You know, no one's forcing you to buy anything day one. But, you know, if you actually want to, you know, play something and not be spoiled, or you just want to play something right away because it's, you know, what you like doing, or you want to support a particular developer, it's, you know, it seems like it's gotten expensive in the last few years. I miss the days of Blockbuster, man. Renting games. I would not have the kind of crazy knowledge of games I do if renting wasn't a thing when I grew up. Not even close. Going, you know, playing 1 to 2 games a week, and, you know, of course, borrowing games from friends was very common back then too. You would borrow games from people. You know, playing like hundreds of games a year, basically, versus now, you know, if you want to... Even 10 games a year, really. I mean, that's... You think, 10 games a year, 70 quid a pop. That's 700 quid in a year. That's a lot of money to spend on something in a year. So... There we go. Could get it. Yeah, I mean, it's true though. It is true. Like, it's I gotta admit, like, I'm guilty of that too. You know, like if I see, like, sometimes I'll see a game that I do want, and I think, you know, it's not one that I'm like dying to play, and I think, yeah, 30 quid, that's a bit too much. I'll wait for it to go on sale. Like, I'll wait for it to be cheaper. And I think that's just a case of, you know, I think that's just a case of getting older. I think, you know, when you get older and you start, you know, your free time, like, rapidly starts decreasing. So you think, well, you know, yeah, even if I could buy, you know, every single game day one, there's no way you're going to have the time to play it in a timely manner because, you know, you don't have that much free time at that point. So it's... Like, if you were really rich as a kid, right? Think of it this way: if growing up you were just really rich, like, you know, for whatever reason, like you had rich parents that just bought you, like that'd be fucking amazing, you know, because you'd have the time to play everything. But, you know, when you get older, it's like no one tells you that. Like, they just let you figure that out yourself, you know. Like, no one tells you that, because it's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest traps I think a lot of people think of when, you know, you're younger. Is, you know, you think, oh, I can't wait till I get older, you know, I can do whatever I want. And you think, you can, kind of, but there is a pretty heavy asterisk at the end of that. It's like, you can do whatever you want, but with way less free time. So you get fewer opportunities. So, you know. So.
Leon!
Ashley!
Is that outfit a hunting... I don't know. I've heard it's supposed to be a reference to Britney Spears. Like, for when the game was being developed. So. Yeah. Jesus, sir. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting some weird... You don't normally get that many graphical hiccups on this. I think maybe it's because I have, like, a skeleton install of the HD mod on. I don't really know. Because that didn't work when I tried to redo it, so. 800... Man, that's not a lot, yeah. That's not a lot. It's really not a lot. What's my... I'm 34. As of, like, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago yesterday. You know what? I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but and it's kind of a weird thing to, yeah, I really don't know if I don't know what I should say it because I don't want to jinx it, but an opportunity may be coming my way to change jobs relatively soon, and I'm really in two minds about it because the job that I could have swore there was some TMP ammo in here. Oh. Well, I got that wrong. I could have sworn there was TMP ammo in that room. That was an accident. That was an accident. I may have overcorrected there slightly on my quick turn. That was, you know. Leon, that's Leon's fault. He inhibits terrible trigger finger discipline. Anyway, yeah, so I may have the opportunity to change jobs, and it's, you know, it's a job that I think I'd be good at. It's definitely not a job that's as tailored, like, for me as right now, but it's a lot more money. Like, a lot more. I won't say how much, but it's a lot. It's significant. Like, it's a significant amount more. And I always used to very much be on the side of, well, you know, like, I'm not that bothered about how much I make, as long as it's enough to be comfortable, but I think, you know what, like, being pragmatic, and again, just getting a bit older, I think, yeah, being comfortable now is not the like it's not the same as like being comfortable now, and like you need a steady increase, or you're not going to be comfortable in 10 years, just with the way things go. And it's really shitty, but it's kind of, it's just reality at the end of the day. And I think, you know, I really looked out getting this job, and part of me would feel bad to leave. But, you know, and again, this sounds like super selfish, but, you know, when it comes to work and that, like, you kind of have to look after number one for the most part, you know. So, I don't know. We'll see. It could turn out to be nothing, so, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Yes. Well, I mean, as stable as any job is in this day and age. But yes, it would be. Yeah. Because I think that's another thing about the job I'm currently at. Again, as stable as it can be, like, it's, touch wood, relatively stable. You know, and again, just a thing you have to think about, you know? Like, if you ask yourself, you know, like, what are the odds of my job being around in 10 years? And if your answer to that is, oh, I don't know, you know, that's a problem. You know, don't wait 10 years. Stream got really serious, didn't it, all of a sudden? But yeah, you know, when you look at, like, the average income, average expense, the way it's weird, man. Like, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up when you really sit down and think about it. Like, if you're on your own, it's really crazy how much money you have to earn if you live on your own to be, you know, comfortable. Like, it's a lot more than I think most people think. And it's relative, like, it didn't used to be that case. Like, you know, even going back 30 years, you know, like, being on your own, living on your own, like, you didn't have to make, like, a crazy amount, so. I do, yeah, that's why it's a bit of a conundrum. Because I really like my current job. I really do. I really, really do. I cannot stress enough, like, how perfect the job is for me. But again, you know, you got to be pragmatic. You know, I think can I really walk away from, you know, the potential increase that I could get, and the new job. You know, I'm not gonna hate it. It's not like I would, you know, but it's definitely a little bit different to what I do now. So yeah, man. Like, we'll see. Could turn out to be nothing. Was I sought after for the job? No, man. It's very much a case of just who you know. Like, it's something that came my way from someone I know. And you know, they're just like, oh yeah, like, I know someone that would be really good at this. You know. So I think, yeah, you know, it's one hell of an opportunity. So we'll see, man. Get myself a 4090 if I get it. I'm not joking, I totally would. It's like one of the first things I buy. Wait. Like, yeah! You know? Based on someone who's been eating shit for the past year. Yeah, so almost making a joke on my laptop there. Well, I hope you're okay. I dropped McDonald's for 2 months, go for like 4 weeks. Called it after 2 weeks because of my back. I would even get a bit less. That's another thing, depending on where you are too, is sometimes, you know, depending on how much jobs pay, it's not actually worth going to work, which is so fucking ass backwards.
What are you buying?
That, you know, you think, where did it go wrong? Like, I don't know, man. Weird.
Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like having this much handgun ammo is. I seem to not be getting ammo drops.
Thank you. What
Like, you know, of anything anymore. So, what we got here?
Thank you.
We got the night fight, haven't we? Okay, these are gonna take. Yeah, I just thought. Yeah, these are gonna take a lot of ammo. Actually, I'm going to make a save before I do that, because I might need to manage my money a little bit here. So,
Wait.
do you think you could like it more? Potentially, yeah. It depends, man. It depends. Potentially, the job will involve travel, which I don't really mind. There's some really nice perks to it. So you know, it's one of them. The thing I love about the job I have right now is that I just get to be by myself all the fucking time, and I love that. That's something that this year. I don't know. I've always liked that, but it took me a while this year, after last year, to really kind of laser in on, like, why I'm so content at the moment, and it's because I just never see anybody. And I know that sounds super, like, antisocial, but, you know.
What are you buying?
It is what it is. Like, that's what I like. I like not having to deal with people for the most part.
What are you buying?
So, yeah. Take from that what you will. Okay, so let's see what this does. No, I'm not married. No, I am very I'm very single. So. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I'd say this other job too, the new one, it's remote. It's still remote. I do have to, like, I will have to do stuff more than this job, but like not very much more. So,
wait.
And yeah, so I don't know, man. Again, could turn out to be nothing, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's one of them where I think, you know, if the opportunity is there, it would be. I feel like it would be a mistake to not at least try it. You bitch. Okay, I did not expect him to do that. So, professional NG player. Oh man, no way. What kind of job do I have now? It's easy just to say, like, data management. My current job. I could explain it more, but it wouldn't make any sense. But essentially, I manage databases. That's what I do now. It's very relaxed. Funny, the way he just stopped moving, it's like that just offended him. It was like, oi, that wasn't very nice. Alright. Okay, there we go. Is it fun? I mean, it's not really, fun is not the word I would use. But I don't mind it. I like it. I like it enough. And as I said, it's more about, and I think that's the thing, once you have been at work for a while, I don't think you think of it as that. Like, you think of it more as, you know, at the end of the day, you know, until the day arrives that I get paid to sit at home, eat crisps, play NG, and stream, and get paid a shitload of money for that, I'm never going to love my job. Do you know what I mean? I think that's something that, again, to be a realist for a minute, I feel like that's kind of a thing it's kind of a bill when people say, like, you know, oh, I love my job. And I think, yeah, you know, you can like your job, but, you know, if you had the choice, would you not rather do something else? And I think if most people are honest, they would say, yeah, you know, there is something else I'd rather be doing, but it's just not possible, so. Are you a business analyst? No, not. It's nothing to do with business. Actually, no, that's not strictly true. It's hard to explain in a nutshell. It's not business analysis. It's it's very much what's an easy. I was trying to think of an easy comparison for it. It's maintaining a database. Well, it's maintaining databases that, like, other people would use. So it's like think of it as like a digital mechanic, I guess. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not a bad coin of phrase there. You know. Attack me. Oh, I didn't upgrade the reload speed, did I? Shit. Alright, we'll just YOLO this. Ah, that wasn't too bad. I love my job always strikes me as a type of Stockholm Syndrome. You know what? Like, I know what you mean, though. Yeah, I know what you're saying with that. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you know, you might do, but, like, are you really telling me, like, there's nothing you'd rather be doing right now? Like, I find that very hard to believe, you know? Okay, I need to be a bit more careful here, because these guys fucking hurt. I mean, it's not like the new job will affect streaming, like, I'll still be able to stream it now. It's just, it's, you know, changing jobs, you know, I suppose it's as big of a decision as you allow it to be. If that makes sense? You know. Changing jobs, like, doesn't have to be a huge choice, but... You know, it's always going to be relatively, you know, relatively big decision. Okay, I've got 63 bullets left, so... I probably could do that with less upgrades, but... I've still got... You know, I'm still good on money, so... Many streamers and YouTubers hate being YouTubers. I mean, yeah, it's true. Doesn't surprise me. And also, I think, you know, and I've said it many times before, but unless you are making unless you are making fucking bank out of, like, content creation and streaming, you know, show of hands in the, like, type a 1 in the chat. Do you really think that job's still going to be around in 10 years' time? Really? In 2032, do you think Twitch is going to be what it is now, or YouTube? Like, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Just because of the way the internet works, you know. I'll be very surprised if it's the same. What's up, Scorpio? Hello to Brazil. Digital mechanics. Yeah, I mean, it sounds way cooler than it is, but you know, and the people that are doing it day to day. I've said this before as well. Like, you know, if you are doing Twitch and YouTube and that, and you're not making, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, if you're not making at least like 2 to 3 times what you would be making at just a regular job, I really just don't think it's worth it, because it's way more time, it's way more mental energy, it's way more stress. You know, the stress that at any given moment, you know, your audience could just get fed up with you and just stop watching you, and then that's it. You're completely fucked. That's got to weigh on people's mind to an extent. You know, the people that aren't making, you know, crazy amounts of money doing it. You know, they've got to think, man, you know, what if I log on tomorrow and just nobody wants to watch me? You know, you're completely fucked. So, it's weird, man. I would hate obligated to... Yeah, so would I. It's, again, it's one of those things. It sounds great on paper. Sounds great on paper. But, you know... okay, that's... this could work, actually. This could still work. And also, just the detriment that's got to have on your physical well-being as well. I mean, being sat down, you know, like... Okay, this is bad. That was pretty good. Yeah, being sat down, you know, like 10 plus hours a day, like, I mean... Ooh, okay. Oh, Ashley, stand up. I did not want to do that. So... Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Palson. So, like, yeah, for instance, right? Let's say you, I don't know, let's say you're doing Twitch, let's say you're doing Twitch and YouTube, right? And, like, that's your day-to-day. And FYI, for anyone that's wondering, and this is, take this with a pinch of salt, but it's a relatively decent figure to go by for YouTube and Twitch. 1 million views on YouTube is about $2,000, give or take. That's the raw numbers of it. 1 million views is $2,000. So if you're getting 1 million views a month, you are making about as much as you would, and I don't say this in a derogatory term, but you are making about as much as you would be making at, like, any regular job. Like, because, again, if you're making that much, you're going to have to pay tax on it. Like, that's not, you know, you're over the limit there for tax. So, you know, it's not just a case of, oh, you know, I get all this money and I get to keep it all. Like, you still have to pay. If you're doing that, like, if you're doing 1 million views a month, that's pretty decent for a YouTube channel. But that's a 24/7 job at that point, you know. And you think about it, if you're working literally 24/7, open the door. Ooh, that was close. If you're working 24/7 for that amount of money, you know, do the maths on it. You know, you're making like a fraction of minimum wage. You know, it's just not, you know, time. Like, you know, the time money ratio there just doesn't work. And that's if, you know, and again, like, that's a big if. That's if you're making that amount on YouTube. Like, 99% of people on YouTube make nothing. 99% of people on Twitch make nothing. So, it's a very serious stream all of a sudden. But it's just reality, man. It's just, you know, people, I think there is definitely an air about it where people just think, you know, oh, you know, I can just start a YouTube channel and make money. It's like, no, actually you can't. Like, it doesn't work that way. And even if you do, you might get 6 months to a year of making money, maybe. And then once your channel just kind of falls out of it, and you know, once your channel just kind of falls out of the system and people stop watching, that's it. You know? I'm sure people watching, right? I mean, if you don't want to name any, it's fine. But you can probably think of at least 1 or 2 channels that used to be, like, pretty big that now are dead. You know? And that's it. Like, once you're in that YouTube graveyard, you ain't getting out. That shit is permanent, you know? The odds of everyone choosing not to watch you is pretty low. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Think of it this way. Think how easy it is in this day and age for something to just blow up and, like, people just turn on a dime on you online. You can be the hottest thing since sliced bread, and then you can have something, like, taken out of context in a clip, and people just, it's like you never existed. It's very fickle, you know? Have you ever checked that channel? One channel I feel has a very nice concept, for how short the videos are, is Daily Dose of Internet. It does ring a bell, yeah. Yeah, but that, again, Palson, yeah, but trust me, like, if you're doing it that often, man, you'll get bored, you'll get frustrated. It's one of those things, it sounds great on paper, but you can't just play whatever you want. You have to play what gets views. So, like, that alone, I think, really, like, chops the legs out of it for most people, because they think, oh, I can just play whatever I want and get paid. No, you can't. You have to play what people will actually watch. If you're only getting 10 viewers on Tetris, but you get 2,000 viewers on Fortnite, you can't play Tetris, you have to play Fortnite, because Tetris won't pay the bills. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's probably a lot of videos out there that already talk about this, but the reality of it is, like, really, like, muddy and shitty, like, when you think about it, you know? Almost 900k subs, and just stopped 10 years ago? Damn. Well, yeah, I mean, there you go, yeah. So, you know, it's like playing, I don't know what my viewers are, I never know, because I always have chat over my view account, but I know if I wanted to seriously take a stab at it, I would just have to play NG constantly. Like, every single stream, every single video would just be NG, because that gets way more viewers for me. I don't want to do that, though.
What are you selling?
I've already played more NG than, like, most people will ever play NG, so, you know, I don't want to do that anymore. But if you wanted to make a go of it, that's what you gotta do, man.
What are you buying?
We don't need a lot of ammo. Oh no, the double Garador. We'll need quite a bit of ammo for that, won't we? 150. I feel like it's probably that. Tell YouTube that you said 90% of you is not you. You cannot pressure all the people. You're missing a lot of words in your sentence there, man. Like, that doesn't make sense. If you mean, like Ninja Gaiden isn't big enough on YouTube, then yeah, absolutely. Like, no one's making a living playing NG. Like, no one. That's why it makes me laugh sometimes. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but sometimes in certain areas of the net, you see the term, like, professional Ninja Gaiden player thrown around, and I think there is no such thing, and there never has been, and there never will be. Like, no one is making a living playing Ninja Gaiden. Like, that doesn't exist. And it never has. And it never will. You know? Maybe another, but yeah, exactly, yeah, maybe. Like, it doesn't happen, man. I mean, it's mainly just a way people say to, like, call a player that's good. And I think, yeah, like, fair enough, but, like, you know, professional is the wrong word, like, to use. Like, that's not what that word means. So. It's kind of grim, but I don't think cancelling is all that useful. Unless you do something really bad, I think most people can just keep making videos. They can, but I mean, there's examples, you know, of people that kind of, you know, just fell off overnight. And it's, you know, people online can be very fickle. It's called playtesters. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, trust me though, that's another job that I think a lot of people would probably think, oh, I'd love to be a playtester. Trust me, from someone who's done it, no you wouldn't. If you love playing games, you would fucking loathe being a playtester. You would despise being a playtester, and I'll tell you why. Because I think a lot of people think of a playtester as someone, oh, I just get to sit down and play RE4 every day. You know what you might have to do one day as a playtester? This. You might have to do that for 2 hours to see if the game crashes. That's your job. And that's, trust me, not an exaggeration. Like, playtesting and playing a video game, you know, just for fun, are not the same thing, and they are not even close. Granted, that's an extreme example, but, you know, the point I'm getting at is, you play games basically in just various states of said games being broken, like completely broken. And that's all you play. You don't play anything else. I'm gonna just run for the door here. Nice. There was this one guy that used to be in Chris's Discord. He tweeted saying that if he kept playing DMC3, he would be a millionaire. Yeah, how's that going? I'm gonna throw out a limb here and say that guy's probably not a millionaire. I'll wait for the answer. Right, quick bathroom break, and I need to get some more water too. I'm going to put these crisps away too. I know these aren't crisps, but, you know, they're the same thing, really.
No, you slut! Bitch!
Alright, I'm back. Here's a crazy thing. I just thought of this because I was talking about it with Gabe last night. Has anyone seen the, I think it's Starforge, the PC building company that, like, a few streamers started? There is, and this is just, I have a point to make here. And, I mean, not about that. But Linus Tech Tips, the tech channel, did a review of one of the PCs they bought from said maker. And Linus Tech Tips, if anyone doesn't know about it, it's one of, if not the biggest, like, PC kind of centric tech channel on YouTube. And that video, I think, got like 1.5 million views in like less than a day. The reaction to that video from one of the streamers that is involved with the company got more views in like 3 hours than that video did in a day. That video is at like over 2 million views right now. Do the maths. Million views, about 2 grand. So when you think about, you know, content creation and like what you want to do, if content creation is your bread and butter, don't get me wrong, if I could make a reaction video and make fucking 5 grand in a day, you goddamn better believe I would do it. But they wouldn't do that. I'm not popular enough. But like reaction videos right now just seem to have come back like fucking crazy in you. Like people are just watching them like nobody's business. And current events covering as well. Like, you know, I like that recent Twitch drama that happened at TwitchCon. Like every single video that has talked about that has got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. Like, what? Why? I don't get it. But yeah, you know, like the point being that if content is your business, you have to make what the people are watching. You don't have a choice, you know. You have way less choice than you actually think. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Grab me. Or not. Okay, I shouldn't have spawned those guys. Best thing to do is react to shit, yeah. But, yeah, but, you kind of have to be somewhat established. Like, I couldn't just start making reaction videos and get like 1 million views in a day. Like, yeah, I fucked this up. I shouldn't have aggroed those guys. I love how reaction content used to be shit in the early days of YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Whereas now it's like fucking everything. And as I said, you know, when you look at the money they're making, like, can you blame them? You can't blame them, man. They're not with that attitude. Hey man, maybe I should try it. Maybe I should just start reacting to everything. JTB reacts to 343's Halo Infinite development. You know what though? I just can't be arsed. Because I just don't. I actually don't care. That's the thing. Like, I don't actually care. But yeah. I'm just sitting on money. Remember when... I don't actually remember what that is, no. Okay, there, Go away, you. I wish there was friendly fire on the Garradors, because it'd just be hilarious to just see them, like, chop up the other enemies. This is a bit close. Oh, chat roulette. Oh, okay, yeah. You need to make a new channel solo focused on that? Yeah, you would. Yeah, definitely. If I was going to do that, I would have to make a JTB Reacts channel. I don't know, man. I won't lie, sometimes I do get tempted. Because I think, you know, if it doesn't work, I think, well, you know, like, it's no skin off my nose if it doesn't work. Like, you know. Nah, I need to just not spawn those guys. It's almost about how much money people can make, essentially ripping other people's hard. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole, like, I think there's definitely an element to YouTube, you know, where people hate that shit. You know, But at the end of the day, people, you know, like, people watch what they will watch, you know? Like, you can't... You can't say, like, what is okay or not okay for the... You know, the audience will watch what the audience wants to watch at the end of the day. If people want to watch some dude just, you know, react to stuff, like, you know... It's, you gotta think that there's somewhere, though, there's maybe like, TV executives or producers that are looking at YouTube and thinking, like, what the fuck happened? Like, you know, how did we not think of this, you know? How did we not think of just getting someone that's, like, naturally funny or charismatic to just sit in front of a webcam and just react to shit and just print money? Like, you know? Like, somewhere someone is like, furious that they didn't think of it. So... I just had an idea, actually. Oh, of course that fucking happened. Alright, not bad. I'll get killed if he hits me again, so... I'm trying to remember what I did here on the no item case run, because... if I remember rightly, it was the knife that's gonna kill me. Yeah, I just can't remember, like, what the setup was. I didn't better get out of the way of that. What's up, Remus? It's if you move too far forward in the start of the room, so... everybody makes money except you. I mean, not everybody though. That's, again, like, I think that's probably the notion that, like, people have. But, you know, and it's definitely the thing I think people probably think that happens. But again, you know, like, the vast majority of people on YouTube and Twitch do not make any money. There was that figure that came out a few weeks ago when Twitch did, you know, they mentioned about their whole revenue split. If you have like an average of 50 viewers, you're in the top 1% of Twitch streamers. Like, think about that for a minute. You're in the top 1% with 50 viewers. 50 viewers is nothing on Twitch. Like, that's... unless you have, like, you know, 50 people watching you that are all super rich, you know, that just throw you, like, donations and shit, like, you're not making a lot of money off of 50 viewers. Like, that's not happening. I don't know what the YouTube figure is, but I would imagine the YouTube figure's probably relatively similar. Like, you know, FYI, my channel gets around, like, 40 to 60,000 views a month. That's, like, what my channel kind of hovers at. Unless I have, like, a Ninja Gaiden video that kind of catches fire a little bit. I sometimes get, like, 100,000 or more. But yeah, 40 to 60,000 views on a YouTube channel. That's probably more than... I mean, it's hard to say, like, a number, but I bet that's probably more than at least 50% of all YouTube channels. Because, you know, there is at least something on my channel that gets searched for, and there's something that will pop up in recommended feeds, you know? Like, if someone watched one of my videos, not too long after watching that, like, another NG video will probably pop up on their homepage from my channel. Okay, this guy's got to be nearly dead. I knew that was going to happen. I never understand why big streamers got pissed off from the new split. I mean, I know what you mean, but at the end of the day, like, to play devil's advocate, even though, you know, I kind of agree, so I'm only playing it in... I'm not really playing devil's advocate. Put yourself in their position, man. If you're on Twitch making, I don't know, let's say you're making 200 grand a month, right? With the 70-30 split. You just lost 40 grand a month on that new split. Wouldn't you be annoyed? Think of it this way. You know, if you're making that kind of money on Twitch, Twitch is obviously your job. It's your full-time job. It's what you put all your time into. We've already talked about in the stream earlier on, like, the mental endurance it is to do it as a job. Put yourself in any other job, and all of a sudden your boss just comes to you and says, we're cutting your wage by 40%. You'd be pissed off. That you would be. You know? It's... Granted, I know what you mean in terms of, like, you know... Like, woe is them, but at the end of the day, like... You know, if they're making that kind of money... Like... Again, people, you know, the audience will watch what it wants to watch, man. So... What's the new... It's 50-50 instead of 70-30. So... You know... Makes sense why they'd be annoyed. Oh, I think I remember what I did now. Yeah, I think I did this. And I just knifed the first guy, I think. I can't remember. When was that no item case run? Because, man, I can't remember much about it. I think it was a few years ago. Was it 2019? It only applies to guys making over 100k a month. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, you know, if you're making over 100... You know, if you're making 101,000 a year from Twitch, you just, you know, you just lost 20 grand. Like, you'd be annoyed about that. Like, you know. The tricky thing with it being with the way Twitch is that, you know, they, like, Twitch as a whole, you know, the amount of channels that are actually making money isn't, like, many. And they just pissed off, you know, the ones that are actually making them the money. So, if you're on Twitch right now, you know, YouTube's got to look pretty tempting. Get out of the way. Alright, that's a good bit of damage on that guy. What's he doing? Nice. Right. Don't know about that. Yeah, it's a lot, yeah. I kind of want to knife this guy, but there's a merchant coming up, so I can just upgrade my gun. So. It is, yeah. Say, you know what, Zong? I totally forgot about that on YouTube. Like, the chat delay on YouTube is fucking insane. But, you know, I can't really do anything about it. What's he doing? There we go. Alright, this guy's gotta be nearly dead. Oh, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I was trying to do that, but, you know, none of this is TMP ammo, is it? We are going to get some TMP ammo coming up, finally. Those big names. Oh, yeah, they do. It's not just Twitch money. It's just... As I said, you know, if it was you, you'd be pissed off. Where's your face?
So maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr.
I wonder how much viewership is lost in transferring to YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think. You know, big streamers that made the switch. Dr. Disrespect, as far as I know, like, he's doing just fine. Ludwig, I think, is actually even doing better on YouTube than he was on Twitch. Which is, you know, kind of crazy to think that. So yeah, it's not impossible.
Welcome.
And I think most of your viewers will go with you as well. Like, you know, if you have a channel that big, I mean, you'll, you know, like, even if only half of your audience follow you, that's still a lot of fucking people. Like, so, oh yeah, it's in the tap, man. Yeah, he also swapped. Yeah. All right, what do we want here? We just want capacity, really. There we go. Right, I think I'll do Verdugo and then we'll call it quits here for a bit. I'm getting hungry. Ninja's streaming everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's funny how I thought Ninja like quit for a little bit. Didn't he step away for a bit? But you know, those streamers, I mean, you know, they could stop tomorrow. You know, they could literally just hang it up tomorrow and never stream again, and you know, they'd be totally fine. So, it is a very weird paradigm in the difference between the two of them. Oh, he came back like 2 days later. Oh, he's not partnered on Twitch anymore. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I bet he's still doing all right. You know, I bet he could probably turn on his stream and think, oh dear, I only have like 50 viewers, and then he can just think, oh man, remember how much money Mixer gave me though, and then just think, just not care. So, you know, doesn't matter. Man, that's a bit of a weird blip, isn't it, in like the history of like streaming and that. Like Mixer should have been a way bigger competitor than it actually ended up being. And like, who knows, like, if they could have done something different, or like, I don't know, but Mixer just kind of came and went. What? That did not hit me. And like, YouTube is the biggest competitor, but like, they just don't seem that bothered. Like, if they wanted to, YouTube could do way more to be competitive with Twitch. Right. But yeah, they just don't seem to care. Yeah, but that's not the case anymore. You can stream, you can restream, you can multi-stream now if you're affiliate. So that's what I'm doing. And also, real rap. Like, if I had to stop using Twitch, wouldn't really be that big of a deal. Like, I'm not like super married to Twitch as like as somewhere to stream. That 180 he does is like, is quite deceptive. There's actually a lot of recovery on that. So. Makes a deal for 8 months. I know, man. What did he get? Like 50 million for that? Or so, like something crazy like that? Like. I do love the way he like readjusts his head, like when he walks towards you. Where is he? You can tell I haven't done this in a while. How long do you have to wait? Like, how long do you have to waste here? You know, if you leave him alive, if you leave him alive and come back here, like, is he still here? I've never actually tried that. Is it 4 minutes? Okay. Apparently the... Man, really? When did Mixer... God, I'm trying to think. Like, pandemic kind of hit 2020. When did Mixer... Man, I actually can't remember. I'd have to look that up. Yeah, you can, yeah. And I mean, to be honest, man, like, there's plenty of people that restream that shouldn't. Like, there's partners that restream. I think, at the end of the day, like, I was kind of hoping I'd get a dodge prompt there. At the end of the day, unless... I imagine you'd have to be really, really... like, a really big streamer for them to actually care. And let's be real here, the terms of service of Twitch, like, don't mean fuck all. Like, come on. So... yeah, I know I've done that before, but, like, sometimes he just goes up, so... yeah, oops. There we go. I think it was like 10 million. I want to say it was I think it was more than that, wasn't it? Because I think... because, like, the initial... like, I think, like, 10 million might have been his initial, kind of chunk of change that he got. But, like, there was a thing with his subs as well. Like, 50 million, I know, is the term that gets, like, thrown around for that. Like, all told, like, he got 50 million for Mixer Ninja. And that's a lot. So... it's 4 minutes? Alright, 4 minutes. Count it down. There we go. You missed. No, I haven't tried Overwatch 2 yet. Might try that tonight, actually. Might just because you said there's like a training mode type thing, right? You can just play, yeah. I know I've tried this before though, and like he's gone up into the ceiling. So, but anyway, this seems to be working. So, yeah, we're getting there. I mean, you know, this is doing alright. So. Is there any... whoops. Is there any UK that's... I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, basically, like, there's no... I mean, I don't think I even have the ammo to kill him here. Like, I don't think this amount of TMP ammo would even kill him. I can just get that on the way back. Because I can just freeze him. There's a first aid spray in there too, so... the path of incendiary shuriken dodging. What's up? So. There's a person on the NG subreddit the other day that Ninja looks like Cliff from NG3 now. I don't remember NG3 well enough, and I haven't checked in on Ninja in a while, so I have no idea what he's looking like now either. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, that's about 3 minutes, so probably start making our way back. Does the knife damage him? You can kill him with the knife, yeah. Takes a while, but it's doable. Oh yeah, I think knifing him does actually take longer than 4 minutes, yeah. 100%. So. I haven't played any of NG3. Don't play vanilla. Razor's Edge is apparently really good, but... not played it, so... Can he comment? How many knife hits does it take to kill him? Alright, that was him breaking out, so... Probably over 100, yeah. Yeah, like the way, yeah, look, like the way he just kind of like shakes his head is kind of cool. He baited me! What a bitch. Ah, well, we're fine. There we go. He has got a cool backflip, yeah. With or without Cry. I don't actually know what the damage multiplier is when he's frozen. But if I remember rightly, I think it takes 3 rockets to kill him. So, you know, you can take that as a rough guess. You know, it's like around about 3 times, so. 43 knives? I would imagine it takes a lot more than that. I mean, I don't know, you know, could be wrong, but like 43 knife hits is not a lot. You know. So. And how many rockets, JJ? I imagine it would be 2, right? But yeah. I'm definitely going to knife the troll here, so I'm not going to do this now. And it's no V3 after that, so. I think we will wrap up here. A good amount of progress. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to do anything with the merchant yet. Put in a save. Nice. I got new PB yesterday. Oh, nice. In Sigma. Oh, yeah, Sigma, the auto splitter's working now, right? So, I wonder if more... I imagine a lot of people are probably going to redo their runs because, you know, like, just with removing all the load time stuff, like, you'll actually... Like, you'll reduce your time by quite a bit in Sigma. I don't know if I'll really bother with that, though. So, I'm, It's been nice these last few months. It's been nice not having to, like, worry about anything that's NG related, to be honest. It has been really nice to just not play it for a while. Speaking of which, Loner's on it. What's he doing? Oh, he's on... I think he's on Sigma. I think he's on one of the others, because he's on... It says team missions in his description, so... Alright. Well, I'm going to go and get some food. And let's see if that 3090's still there, shall we? It is. 3090. £1,080. Ooh, that's really tempting. So if you weren't at the stream at the start, I've kind of oh yeah, that's... Oh, hang on, where's my YouTube chat gone? Oh, well, never mind. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, looking at the price of 4090s in the UK and also what they would mean, pretty much made up my mind. I'm gonna get a 3080 or 3090. I might buy this 3090 right now, honestly. This is a pretty sweet deal for a 3090. Is it? I looked earlier today as well. Yeah, I think that's a 3-slot card. All right. Nice, nice. All right. Okay. I'll have to do some digging on that. Do I really need the 3090? Of course! Of course I do! What kind of question is that? Everyone needs a 3090. No, I really don't. However, and here's the thing, right? However, and you know, actually, what I was talking about earlier with games and pricing, this is what I was thinking along these lines, was I'm just now getting to the point where I think it was Callisto. Actually, yeah, let me check. I think it was Callisto Protocol. The minimum GPU requirement for Callisto is a 1070, which is what I have. And I thought, man, like, my graphics card is now like the minimum requirement for a game. Like, oh no, you know, I just felt dirty because of that. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, was it? I think it was Dead Space. I think it was a Dead Space remake. Yeah, and you know, I remember, you know, when I first got my 1070, you know, you'd look at, why is this not working? Hello. When I first got my 1070, And then, you know, seeing, you know, recommended GPU was still like a 700 series, and I thought, yeah, motherfucker. You know, those days are long gone. Here we are. I don't know why it's not working the other way. Okay, it's just not letting me open this page for some reason. Okay, well, it must have been Dead Space, because it was the only other game I was looking at. But it's just future-proofing as well. Like, if I buy a 3090, I literally don't have to buy another graphics card for, like, the next decade, pretty much. So... And also, it's one of those things, it's not like an impulse buy either. I've been saving up for a new GPU for like a couple of years now. So, you know, I'm just ready to get one. And at the end of the day, I mean, if you want, you know... I feel like there's a weird thing. Like, if you want, like, the real benefits of gaming on a PC, it's expensive. And it always has been. Like, high-end PC gaming has never, ever been cheap. Ever. And I don't know why, but I feel like over the last few years, maybe there's been like this myth out there that it is, and I think it's, you know, it's never been cheap to game at like the top tier on a computer. It's never been cheap ever. Recommend for Dead Space is 2070. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, because I saw that. Because here's the thing. I could go on eBay and pick up a 2080 for... Man, I mean, I did look the other day. 2080s were like £300, I think. I'm looking for... Here we are. 2080 Ti, 370. That is, like... a significant upgrade to the card I have now. Like, it really is. Like, that is a much, much more powerful card than mine. Here's another 2080 for 400. I'm not usually that fussed about pre-owned stuff, but for a graphics card, and just for that amount of money, like, I wouldn't really feel comfortable with that, with how eBay is. Because, like, it's so easy to get fucked on eBay. So, you know, I think... Nah, I'd rather actually go, you know, with like the proper thing on that. I was surprised because RPG was one shot most enemies. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Jay. I think he took a rocket and like what 5 rifle rounds, if I remember rightly, something like that. So I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how Steam like does your wish list, because. Is it in, I think, is it in date? Is it, like, in order of when you added it to your wish list? Oh, the page is loading now. Oh, yeah, it is. It just says, like, added on, and it says the date. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so here we are, look. Graphics, minimum, 1070. Recommended GTX 2070. Like, my CPU is actually better than that. Like, because I did intentionally get, like, you know, the one step down from what the top tier CPU was. So my CPU is fine for a while, but yeah, I'm feeling it in the graphics card. So my first job, I used 90% of 2 salaries to buy the PC I have now. Yeah, man, PC, it's one of the best purchases, man. You can't beat having a PC. It's great. Have I heard back from the... No, I haven't, and I actually don't know how... I don't know how they would reply to you, because from what I remember, I don't think there was like an email address to put in or anything. I'm in their Discord, so I would imagine it'd be there. But yeah, a sci-fi horror classic returns, fully rebuilt from the ground up with elevated visual fidelity and 3D atmospheric audio. Man, I can't fucking wait to play that. I feel like I've like betrayed Resident Evil, because I am so much more hyped for the Dead Space remake than I am the RE4 remake. Like, I cannot fucking wait to play this. Oh man, I can't wait to play it. How does Wish List even work? It's just a way to keep track of stuff that you want, and when it's on sale, you get an email. I do need to update this though, because there's probably stuff on here that I've already played. Yeah. Or that I'm probably not going to play. Yeah, like Cuphead. I don't, you know, got that on Xbox, so. I might play Stray on PSN, because it's basically free with that. Oh man, you know what? I might get this. This might be my next backlog game. I mean, I meant to play this and I never ever got around to it. God, this came out a year ago? Fuck me. What's the specs on this then? Yeah, here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing why every now and then I do second guess getting a new graphics card. Because the only thing you really need one for, you still don't, but the only thing you need a 30 for is brand new shit. You know? It's all you need it for. 1070's totally fine for like the vast majority of everything else. So a Dead Space playthrough before Callisto. Yeah, maybe. I don't need much of an excuse to play through Dead Space. It's a good-ass game. Yeah, I might do. I'll ask him. But, you know. So. But yeah, this 3090 that I looked at earlier, I don't know, man. I might just get that. Because that's one hell of a deal for that card. Let's see. Are there any others that have popped up? No. It's just that one. Yeah, man. I might buy it. I might get it. I might get that. I might order that right now. You know, it's funny though. If I do get it, I'm trying. What's the first game? You know what the first game I'd play with it is? No joke. Might be Geometry Wars 3. Just to see that, because you know what? Let me just test that real quick. I don't think I've played this since. No, I actually haven't. I haven't played this since I got my new graphics card. I haven't played this since I got my 1070. That's how old this game is. I just thought, let me see, because like this shouldn't bottleneck at all. How much is the 3090? It's £1,090. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't played this since I got my new one. Details very high. I mean, I can't imagine this will be a. Oh, this might fuck up the. This might fuck up the Twitch overlay though. If it does, then you know. Yeah, I don't think this is really going to make much of a difference. You know what? Let's just play one level. Attack. I like the clone. I really like the clone drone. So, but yeah, that's it's a lot of money for that graphics card. I mean, this does look very pretty. Although, when I used to play this like on the regular, I used to turn the graphics down to low on purpose because you see when you blow up enemies, there's a huge like graphical explosion of color when you shoot them, and if you turn the graphics down to low, you don't get that. And I do think it makes it way easier to actually, you know, like kind of pick things out in the game of like what's actually happening. Like look how like crazy that black hole explosion is. It's nowhere near as bad when like the graphics are all the way down. Why isn't there any music? Then again, the music for this stage isn't very good. So, I wish you could just pick what stage music you want here, because there's some really good music in this, but you don't always get, like, good stage music in every stage. Fucking red guy, fuck off. Motherfucker. So, bought my 2070 Super for like 400. Yeah, so I am. Don't get me wrong. The logical choice is a 2080 Ti is the logical choice. But fuck logic. I want a 3090 because, yeah, I'm a grown ass man, and if I want to buy a fucking 3090, I fucking will. Like, you know. Do you think graphics cards or like PC upgrades would cause arguments in a relationship? Like, imagine being in a relationship and, like, I mean, think about it, right? You know, a grand for a graphics card, right? Just be real for a minute. Like, you know, that's like a pretty nice holiday for a couple, you know? And you're just like, nope. I want a new graphics card. Like, She'd be like, really? Like, yep. Like, do you have any idea how good Resident Evil 4 will look on this graphics card? Like, come on. How can you not want that? I did get sidetracked there though. So my point with the whole GPU thing was the games being cheaper on PC. But you know, if I get Callisto and Dead Space on PC, I'm not really sure how the performance would be, because only generally speaking, you know, if you've only got like the minimum card requirement, I'm thinking, you know, like, would I be getting like even 60 FPS at 1440p? Probably not. Like, I don't know, but again, I've never had the minimum spec graphics card before. This is a first for me, you know. So this game's really cool. I love this game. Having a crazy overkill, yeah. Here's the thing though, it's only overkill in the interim, because for example, right, if I was to buy a 2070, what's up Sunshiny? Thank you for the raid. I am about to wrap up, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Welcome raiders. Yeah, if I bought a 2080 Ti now for like 400 quid, right, and then in 5 years time I buy like a 3080 at a similar price, or a 3090 at a similar price, it's, you know, it's actually the same in a lot of ways. Like, I could just buy the 3090 now, and then, you know, it doesn't matter. So I love this game. You know what was a really surprise? I don't know why, but I was playing Tony Hawk's last week, I think. And someone mentioned that they were surprised I played that, and I thought, and I was thinking about this the other day while playing Tony Hawk's, and I thought, really? I thought, like, what's like the main appeal of the Tony Hawk's games? Like, getting high scores. Like, what do I like a lot? Like, what do I have a really big thing for in games for the most part? Like, scoring systems. And the game is just super fun. So I overkilled my CPU. Bought an i9 900. I mean, yeah, like, if you overkill now will be really good. You know, overkill now is just means like it's, you know, it lasts longer. No PC will last like forever, but you can just hear the music. I love. Oh, this game just looks amazing. We'll probably never get a Geometry Wars 4, but I was like absolutely shocked we even got a Geometry Wars 3. So if you ricochet bullets off this, you get, I think, 5 multiplier to the points. Like, if you kill, if those bullets off the shields, you get 5 times the amount of points they normally give you. And if you go through them, like, the mines give you, like, a 5 multiplier. Same with the black holes. Like, anything killed by a black hole explosion gives you, like, 5 times the normal points. So, you know, if you're playing for, like, you know, proper score, you want to try and do something like that. Like, get a bunch of people surrounded on the mine and then blow it up. Fucking red guy. Fuck off. And the little green things, that's just your general multiplier. So you see where my score is on the top left, and underneath it, it says times, like, 2800. That's what my current multiplier is at. And just look at this. This is like a karma run on crack. Like, look at all these numbers that are just popping up. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get that black hole. So you see, that black hole just gave me like 3 million points. For 1 kill. I assume you were very aware of the industry around the time this came out? Yes. Yes, I was. I mean, I still keep my ear to the ground with games, just nowhere near to the extent I used to, you know. following games used to be second only to playing games. That's not the case anymore. Because just I don't want to say I don't have the time, because I could make the time. It's just, you know, your priorities change. You know, they rarely do your priorities stay exactly the same. And I think there's just stuff outside of games that, you know, is more important to me than it used to be. Oh, so you see those little purple discs? They're like a bonus point thing that they give you like a fuckload of points if you kill them. So, have I played Super Stardust? Yes, I have. I fucking love Super Stardust. Yes. Another game, tragically, like, only on, like, that's a PS3 game. And yet, oh my god, that game is fucking... Oh, it's really good. So that was a bomb I just used, which just basically kills everything on screen. You don't get any points for enemies killed with bombs, though. But it did give me this, which is like a super. That's one of the things I love about this game, is like the way they did super states in this game. I think super cool. So those little things that pop up on like the playing field, those little like balls, if you destroy all of them, you get like a power up to your gun. Or you get a shield. One of them is a shield. The green things are my multiplier. So when I collect the green things, that's like constantly increasing my multiplier. You fucking red guy. Ironic though, I do think Geometry Wars 3 has like the least dangerous red guys. Because when one of them spawns again... So yeah, if I just bomb this, look, I get a shield, and now I'm temporarily invincible. Yeah, where's a red guy? So you see those snakes, they're red bodies, like... Yeah, so look at that, like the red bit, they don't take damage in the red bit, so... You have to shoot them, like, in the face to kill them. But in Geometry Wars 1, like, they have a permanent shield, and it's time-based. So they are a real fucking pain in the arse in 1. In Geometry Wars 2, they are super fucking small and kind of hard to see because of the way that game just looks, you know, graphically. I could honestly sit here playing this, like, for the rest of the evening. This game is so fucking good. Black hole! I don't know if there is a word for why these games like this are so satisfying, but it's like just the visual stimulation of so many things happening at once. And, you know, you're doing it. I don't know what is my record for that. 888 million, yeah. Say, I'm still like top 50. That's kind of surprising. Then again, I suppose not many people play this game anymore, so. Right, anyway. Time to get food. I'm hungry. So. Yeah, Superstar. Man, I haven't played Super Stardust in a while, yeah. I remember this game, man, when did this game get revealed? I think it was just a YouTube trailer. And I was fucking blown away. I couldn't believe it when, Yeah, it was, yeah. No, 11th November 2014. I even remember it, because I remember logging onto YouTube and thinking, oh my god! You know, they're actually doing a sequel. And also, it looked like the trailer was amazing as well. I thought, oh man, that's great. So, what's the plot of the game? Okay, the ship, right, is under attack from, you know, I don't know, people who think DMC2 is good. No, I don't think it was E3. I can't remember, man. It was 8 years ago now. But it was good shit. It was really good. I say it's one of my top Steam games. 145 hours. And I've played a fair amount of it on the Vita as well. Like I've put a lot of time into that game. And and PS3, actually. Yeah, I've played a lot of that game. A lot. It's really good. But yeah, I will catch you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Depends. So, you know, we've got a schedule now, so I might be live tomorrow, I might not. You know what? If I order that 3090, will that arrive tomorrow? Ooh. No, it arrives Monday. Oh man. Okay, well that sucks. That could be a stream. Unbox my 3090. Seems like it was under the radar. It kind of was. Geometry Wars definitely had its following, but the sequel, like the Geometry Wars 2, it's not a bad game by any means, but it really just didn't have the purity to it that the first game had. A lot of people, I don't think Geometry Wars 2 is many people's favorite Geometry Wars. How did I learn about Geometry Wars? Good question. If anyone used to be subscribed to Giant Bomb, they used to do a premium feature which was called Breaking Brad, where they would have Brad try and get an achievement that he, long eluded him. And one of the achievements in Geometry Wars 1 is to get 1,000,000 points without dying, which the multiplier works very differently in that game. That's not an easy achievement, to be sure. Yeah, it was around the time Breaking Bad was, really big. And one of the achievements was get 1,000,000 without dying, and he was playing that, and I'd never really seen the game before, and I thought, that game looks fucking awesome. And it was only 400 Microsoft points, so I downloaded it. And I got said achievement within a week, I think. It's not actually that hard once you understand how the game works. Because watching that stream, I didn't really know. So that when I went back and watched the stream after playing the game a lot, I thought, oh man, he's bombing way too early. His route pattern is just not what you want to be doing. He's not using black holes properly. He's playing wrong. He's playing all wrong. He's playing completely wrong. But if you don't really sit down and study that game, 1,000,000 points without dying is insanely difficult. I mean, it's not piece of cake, even if you do know. But if you do know what to do, it's a lot more manageable. But what's he want to do? Honestly, I hate to say it, but he was kind of one of the earlier memes of someone being quite bad at video games, even though it was their job to play them. Brad is, bless his heart. He's a good guy. I like Brad a lot. I do, but he's not the best. He's not the best gamer, shall we say? But he's a solid dude. Anyway, I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll just order my 3090, and I will. If not tomorrow, I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. Peace.